Hey, good mornings. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. And we're back after a holiday weekend here in the States for Martin Luther King's birthday. And it was a good holiday. So, keeping Scrum light and natural. Talk about that a little bit today. It is Philadelphia Restaurant Week. And I'm like, why can't you bring that up during Daily Scrum? So let's talk about that. Or maybe you can. So it's 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And we talk about Scrum and Agile in a very practical and tactical way so that you can bring value to your customer, not work crazy hours as you do it, and have a little fun along the way. And don't forget, tomorrow night, we're doing our meetup.com, talk about OKRs. I'm going to give a little presentation on OKRs, talk about corporate OKRs, and then maybe we'll practice some personal OKRs, break out some breakout rooms and try that. And if you're online tonight, well, we have our usually Tuesday show. I'll try to get that. And as we do that, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to put an invite out there for Zoom if anybody wants to. And I'm going to do some practice things for tomorrow's program on Wednesday night. So I'll make sure I got everything working correctly. So you may see me on live tonight. You should see me on live. We usually do that for Tuesday night, around 8 o'clock or so. So I'm going to practice a little bit of that. So if you want to join in tonight, feel free. If you see it pop up in your social media platforms, that would be cool. So let's get into it here. So this week is Philadelphia Restaurant Week. And maybe you should, why does Daily Scrum have to be all about what store you work in and very codey and very techy and very serious all the time? Well, it doesn't, right? So one of the things I'm going to do today during our daily scrums is mention about being Restaurant Week here in Philadelphia. See if anybody's going or anybody has any suggestions. We got 2 comments already. Here we go. You have any emails? One. Oh yeah. Well, send me here. I got a question. Someone has. Do I have an email? Contact you, sir. Try on LinkedIn. If you go, are you in LinkedIn? You are in, I think, one of the systems. It's got a comment there. Stockholm, Sweden. You can send me an email at greg.mester@5amMesterScrum.com, or you can do contact at 5am Mester Scrum. You can send me a note in LinkedIn. Just connect with me on LinkedIn. It's a good way of chatting and see if you need anything. Great job and consistently providing the sessions. Well, thank you very much, Rajesh. So in this little simple thing, when you're there in Daily Scrum, now don't say, I mean, you could share you going out when you go out because it's a closer knit group of people, but you can also just say, hey, anybody, it's Restaurant Week this week. Got a chance to take my wife on a date, your spouse, significant other, your partner, however you want to do that. And say, has anybody been on these? And that might generate conversation. I know people are like, well, we don't want them looking at Restaurant Week during work week, and we want them coding away like crazy. But you know what? It adds a little fun. Everyone maybe you do a retro during the week. Hey, everyone look at Restaurant Week, things that are going on. And every city does this nowadays. And you go, ooh, what are the places? And have some conversation, have a little fun. It's okay. The world will not come to an end if you have some lighthearted conversation. I mean, there was just playoff games. You can't tell me that here in the United States, there's not football conversations going on, who won, where, when, and what. But you could also do restaurants because nice thing about restaurants, everyone has to eat. I think you have to eat. Maybe there's some vegan stuff. Maybe there's vegetarian. Maybe there's steak places. There's all kinds of places, good cocktails or non-alcoholic place. I know there's like a place to do non-alcoholic restaurants now. So there's all those kind of things where the group can join each other out and say, "Ooh, look at this place. This is neat," and just have a conversation. Build a container for your team to have those conversations. When it makes work better, gets people closer together, they get to know each other. Maybe they'll even go out after work and have a group of people, especially when you young single people that have freedom. I got kids. I can't really go out. We have to plan this out logistically. So, and make it light and airy. You can do that, and you could do that very briefly. We just talked 5 minutes, and I got all those things I talked about between the meetup.com tomorrow night. If you want to join, look up 5 a.m. Mester Scrum on meetup.com. It's going to be virtual, 6 o'clock tomorrow night, 6 to 7. And then also tonight, when I go live tonight, I'm going to do some practice stuff. You're more than welcome to join us and ask questions if you have any Scrum or Agile questions as I'm playing with the recording sessions. Make sure everything broadcasts out correctly. Because I'm going to try to do the Zoom and broadcast it live on all 3, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn tomorrow night as we do this. So you can either be live in the Zoom conversation, you register, you put your name, your email, and then you instantly get registration information when the show starts, and it should be good. Well, we're going to try. I would love feedback from anyone. And that's what I got today. Keep it short, brief. Remember, there's nothing wrong with sharing, hey, restaurant this week, anybody going? It's a perfect question for Daily Scrum. It lightens up the atmosphere a little bit. Or maybe you say, hey, anybody, let's all get together. Let's all spend a half hour or whatever, and after Daily Scrum or later today, let's all go kind of look at what's out there for a restaurant week. Because there's some people going looking at it when they find out. So with that, I wish you the best. Have a happy Scrumming day. And let's wake her up. There's a cat. Woke her up. So there goes Bubbles. Bubbles is like, what are you doing? Give us a thumbs up. Give us a like. Give us a share. Let other people know about the program. That's the best way to get more information out there. And I hope you all get to enjoy some week and have some fun and enjoy. Take care. Bye. See ya.